Hello, welcome to your Life Path Tarot reading for June for air signs. That's Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So you are the Swords suite in the tarot pack. You are the thinkers, the planners, the strategists, the logicians. You're the clear communicators and the clear thinkers. So usually in a position of um, where you are planning, where you're deciding, making choices, decisions, um, communicating with others, accumulating information for others. You have great ideas, and they're usually practical, doable ideas as well. So let's see what's in store for you this month, air signs, and let's see what swords energy is in the pack for you this month for June. So first of all, what we're going to look at is the energy that you're bringing forward into this month from May. So that's what you're bringing with you. Then we'll look at the other energies around you, your goals for the month, anything that might be standing in the way of that, the strengths that you're bringing. And when we know what those are, we can look at the steps that you need to take to make the most of those energies this month and achieve a good outcome. And the last card will be the outcome for the month. So stay around for that. See where you're going to be at the end of the month. Okay, let's have a look. All right, so this is the energy that you're bringing in to the beginning of the month. Sort of what's hanging over from May. What are you starting off with? Right, okay, first of all, we've got the Eight of Wands. This is lots of ideas, loads of ideas. You're great with ideas, except when you get so many ideas that you don't know which one to pick, and that's holding you up. That could be the case at the beginning of this month. You have so many thoughts, so many plans, so many options. Um, you've got an idea for this, you've got a new plan for that. Which one do you pick? Which one are you going to do? And the other energy that you're bringing forward kind of supports that because this is the Page of Pentacles. Pages are all about new beginnings, new opportunities, new paths. So yeah, you could be doing lots of new things. The 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 problem is, the dilemma, the problem is what's practical? What are you going to go for that is actually going to give you a tangible reward, a practical reward, something grounded, doable with a strong foundation? So all these ideas, loads of opportunities, what are you actually going to go for? Okay, so that's where you are as we start the month. Your goal this month is completely opposite of that. Your goal this month is to find some rest, some stability, some literal resting place for your thoughts. So, swords, this is you, air signs. Swords is your energy within the tarot pack. Resting your thoughts, finding some stability, some foundation. So, a bit like the Ace of Pentacles, getting more grounded, grounding those thoughts. But finding, yeah, literally some rest. Some of you may be thinking about taking up meditation or mindfulness or something like that, just to clear your mind, clear all this stuff in your mind. That's your goal. So what's standing in the way of it? Oh, okay. This is generally a very lucky card, a very auspicious card. What it's doing in the position of what's standing in the way of reaching your goals, this is going to be over optimism. This is going to be you thinking, I can do all that and I can rest later and I'm going to be fine. And you might not be fine, you might burn out. That's always a danger with air signs. Air signs and fire signs. But air signs, you at the moment, there's always a danger of burnout. Um, just too much going on, just too much, too many ideas, too many thoughts, too many plans, and just being over optimistic about what you can actually take on board, what you can do. So you do need to focus on resting your thoughts, calming your thoughts, taming your thoughts. Don't take on too much. Okay, however tempting it is, however wonderful those new ideas seem, now this is not the month to go for it. Next month it might be. Last month it might have been. Next month it might be. This month, it's about resting. It's about using a bit of self-control to calm your mind, because then things will be even better. You will have even better ideas. You will have even more thoughts, understanding, insight. It will get even better. Okay. The strength that you have, no, okay, the strength that you need this month, and it could be a strength that you've overlooked, it may be a strength that you're not even aware of that you have, can be a strength that is just so much a part of you that you don't think of it as a strength, it's just the way you are. I don't think this is something you're going to overlook, but your strength, you may think that this is something you don't have. Being sword, this is cups, so this is about emotions. Swords are, well, air signs, swords energies, air signs are the least touchy-feely. It's all about the feelings, people. They're definitely very logical, very clear, very, yeah, very, very sword-like. They cut through things, cut through to the heart of things, very precise. Um, the strength that you have that you're going to need to use this month that you may not know that you have is your ability to form partnerships with people. So your ability, your discernment. So twos are about making choices. Swords, air signs, air people have great discernment. You can meet somebody and know a great deal about them just from picking up cues, clues from what they say, how they look. You pick up all sorts of almost subliminal information. But if you thought about it, it has a perfectly logical background. You, it's not just feelings. You know why you trust somebody, you know why you distrust somebody. You have a great deal of discernment and you can back up your decisions with a lot of logic. But this is a strength, knowing who to form alliances with, who to form bonds with, who to partner up with, and knowing who you can trust, who you can depend on, who is going to support you, is invaluable. You know, this is something that is going to make a big change to your life this month. Your ability to discern who is right for you, whether that's in business or in partnerships, friendships. This is your strength this month. Rely on it. Okay. The environment into which you're going is very interesting. So you had eight, too many ideas crowding in, not knowing which one to choose. This is another eight, so this is another barrier to moving forward. The environment is one of a lot of choices, and they all look equally tempting. They all look just as good as each other. Also, you're not entirely sure what's in each one. Um, this is cups, so this is feelings, which again is not your prime method of making choices, making decisions. Going on your the environment is one that requires you to kind of just go on your feelings about what's right, making choices, making decisions, choosing out of a lot of choices what's right, and you have nothing, you have none of your skills to go on, just feelings. So use your strength, which is also cups, your ability for discerning. Not maybe not quite knowing how you're doing that, but believe me, you're doing it through logic, through things that you can trace back and defend and understand. You're going to need that because there are a lot of choices around and none of them are clear. None of them stand out as definitely right. None of them stand out as definitely wrong. And some of them are very, uh, then just not very clear at all. Okay, so that's the environment in which you find yourself. What are the steps that you need to take to get the best benefits out of this month then? So, looking at the steps, what you need to do before you do anything else, it's cups again. So, again, it's feelings. What you need to do is remind yourself that you are making progress. It may not feel like it, but you are actually making progress. If you think about it logically, don't rely on your feelings. It might feel like you're getting nowhere. You're just going round and round in circles. Think about it logically. Actually look at what you've achieved, how far you've come. It's going to look very different. So look at that differently. Look at that with your logic, your logical hat on, rather than your feeling hat on. And you're going to feel very differently about it. So what you need to do, there's something in your past that you need to clear up, and it could be something from your childhood, a belief you acquired in childhood, an event that occurred to you in childhood that's changed the way you think about things or about yourself or the beliefs that you have about yourself. Just just have a put aside a bit of time and have a bit of a think about that. Is there something that is making you feel that you're not making progress? Or that you're not making progress in the right direction or in the right way or quickly enough or something. Because it is a bit of an illusion. You are making progress, things are going on. And it's something, maybe an auntie said it, oh, you're really slow on the uptake or something, which would really have pushed your buttons when you were little. Because you know that you are really quick on the uptake and you understand things really quickly. Just something like that. And maybe you worry that maybe you're not seeing things as quickly and as clearly as you should be, but you are. You are. You're seeing what there is there to see. Don't worry about it. So yeah, just what you need to do before you take any steps any further forward is just examine this feeling that you're not making the progress that you should be. And it's probably something in your past that you need to just resolve. Just note it, understand it, and then let it go. You were a child then, whatever it was, whatever happened, you've changed a lot since then. I can absolutely guarantee that. Even if it was true, and it probably wasn't true to begin with. Okay. Adults say a lot of very strange things to children. And yeah, not all of them are necessarily you need to build your adult beliefs on. And this is definitely one of them. And so, having done that, having cleared that up, you're back with what you do best, which is thinking, clarity, cutting through things. You have a decision to make. That's a bit of a dilemma. Both options look as good as each other. And there's really weighing them up. One is as good as the other or not as good as the other, but you do have to make a choice. Whatever it is, you need to decide one way or the other and go with that choice. Don't keep going backwards and forwards. Just make the choice and get on with whatever. You could virtually toss a coin and just go with whether it's heads or tails. You're gonna make it right, whatever it is. But you do need to make a decision. The lack of a clear path that decision will allow you to take is what's going to hold you up. Okay, what you then need to keep on doing is, okay, might be a bit of a battle. Might be as much with yourself as with other people, but you might need to persuade people. You need to use your communication skills to persuade people. Possibly, this is what's coming up. So it is a little bit of a battle to go where you want to go, to make what you want to happen. It's going to happen though, don't worry. You have all the energy. One's is energy, but you have all the energy. You have all the motivation. You have all the skills that you need. It's not your main skill. It's not swords. It's not air people's energy, which would be swords. It is wands. But you have enough of that sort of energy, motivation, ability to just keep powering through things. You have enough of it, but it's going to be a bit of a battle. It's not going to be plain sailing. It's not going to be easy. I'm sorry, I can't say that it will be because it isn't going to be. But you quite like a battle. You quite like, you know, pitching your communication skills in service of the ends that you want. This is your opportunity to do that. Look at it that way. Um, Keep clear communication and you won't go far wrong. Don't let feelings get to you, which they don't very often, but they can be simmering away there under the surface. Uh, Keep clear, objective, logical, and keep that wonderful, clear communication that you are so capable of. Keep that going, and things will be fine. You will get through whatever this battle is, whatever persuasion you need to do, whatever convincing needs to take place. You'll get through it. You'll do it. Okay. And the final outcome for the end of the month is you're going to gain mastery at something practical, something that the Page of Pentacles right back at the beginning was promising. So this is something that you start off the month with this promise. By the end of the month, you achieve it. You achieve mastery. You have forged your destiny, if you want to put it that way. And yeah, you have everything to move forward. So by the end of June, you have everything in place ready to make absolute use of July. And it's just going to go. Let me just see what we have got. Oh, yeah. So clarifying that last card, one final card for the very end of June, maybe the beginning of July. It's the Chariot. That's movement, progress. Yeah, and lots of energy, lots of movement, lots of progress, lots of advancement. It's all going to happen. Okay, so that's a little bit of a battle. Don't forget to rest, clear your mind. Meditation, mindfulness, anything like that will help you clarify your thoughts, keep your mind clear, and just make everything so much better for you and really help you hone your skills as well. So that's the month for air signs. I hope you have a wonderful month, and I'll see you for your July reading, which should be very interesting. Have a great month, and I'll see you.